Kaizen, not pooping. No, Kaizen, no. Not pooping noises. Popping. It's Popping. Come on, Kaizen, please. Hello, guys. How's it going? I don't have a particular plan today. We're just chilling. Kaizen's over here pooping. God damn it. How's it going, guys? So, we're gonna just play some War Thunder because I want to play some War Thunder, and we're gonna have some fun playing some War Thunder. Do you guys want a particular tone of voice? I can try to keep the tone of voice. You could just not go, Kaizen. What's the worst they're gonna do? Give you an F? You have request? I will hear your request, but I have no promises to make. In War Thunder? Yeah, I can have fun in War Thunder. I've learned a couple of tricks. To be fair, though, I'm going to be at really top tier, so it's okay. I mean, I don't sound like I'm depressed now, do I? I don't usually sound depressed. I know I don't. Usually people get mad at me for quote-unquote pretending to be a girl. Come on. There we go. See? We've got our... What happened? What happened to the thingy? War Thunder! War Thunder! Where's my panels? No! What the fuck? War Thunder! War Thunder! There they are! Oh, man! That was gonna be terrible! Oh, man. Yeah, I won't do high-pitched, because high-pitched, honestly, it's hard to keep up a high-pitched voice the entire time. But, like, also, every VTuber and their mother has a fucking high-pitched voice, so I'm just like, you know what? I'm not gonna bother making the attempt. If you don't like it, you can just not, you know? But it's okay. We're gonna hurt people in ways that they don't comprehend. But also, I'm gonna kill people with heat rounds at top tier. Isn't that gonna be great, guys? I'm gonna whack people with a T80U. I double and triple checked. You can heat front pin the two most important tanks I care to heat front pin, and that's the Leopard 2 and the M1 Abrams. You have to hit the center of the turret where, what's it called? Where the mantlet is? Like, directly next to the mantlet. My high-pitched voice is something like... Hey guys, how's it going? I hope you guys having a nice day. But this is like my high-pitched voice whenever I try to put my pitch up a few times, but I have to put effort forward to use it. Just a little effort, not too much. Right, I don't have thermals. Anyway, I can absolutely front pin if I hit the turret or if I hit the side of the sides. Like, there is a spot on the Leopard 2s I have to be careful about that absolutely can just no-sell. But we need to go 1,000, 1,500. Hey, Excess. Probably a little bit higher than... What is the range to that? You gonna tell me? Probably not, because it's above 1,000. Did no one go to Charlie? Bruh. What do you mean no one went to Charlie?
Enemy forces have captured a zone. Roger, advancing.
Ouchies. From where? I think it was actually right here.
Attention to the map. The enemy's getting closer to victory.
What is it? Your favorite? I don't know who you are, but what is it?
Allied forces have captured a zone.
I can actually still shoot and everything. My commander's unconscious, though. I don't care about my autoloader. I need to be able to rotate my gun. I also lost my commander, which is really upsetting, but I wasn't using him anyway. Oh. Really? You didn't like that. Damn it.
The enemy is winning. We must counterattack.
Now I wish I had HE shells. Come on. Nah. Hi. He just in space? Yeah, looks like it. Oh right, you're dating and stuff. You're doing the thing we told you not to do. Yeah, they're gonna win. I'm gonna die too. Yep. And? Oh, I can't even respawn? Okay, cool. Yeah, but you're a child. Like, actual child. You shouldn't be in a relationship. The biggest limitation for my TADU right now is overall skill right now. Shooting heat shells is very difficult, especially when you're not used to the gun. I didn't use heat shells until now. I do know it'll work, but it sucks. Actually, I'm just gonna go ahead and fill up on ammo. Might as well. I'm gonna die anyway. I don't think it is for them. I think it's real life, but like, that doesn't matter. My cousin recently got married. Oh, this is gonna suck. This is the small version of this map? Ugh. Okay, that's fine, I guess. Where am I? Okay, I know where I'm looking now. Okay. Man, that got really bad really quickly. I'm so glad I'm Russian and so I get Stellinium. Oh, that was bad. Ow. That was rude. Who whacked my fucking machine gun? Super rude of them, but like, who did it? I don't see anyone. There you are. Is this ZTZ 99 fucking hilltop sniping? Really? Am I being pushed now? No! I hit the one spot it didn't matter on a Type 90! Where's my team? Fucking all dead. Holy shit, they're all dead. Holy shit. I didn't think they'd all be dead, actually. What? I'm genuinely surprised by them all being dead. Who the fuck hit him? Aw, damn it. My gun was disabled. Which doesn't make any sense. I shouldn't have lost my crew if my gun was disabled. It's too far from my tank. But here we are. Getting disabled from spawn. Game, why are you lagging? You're not? Okay. Stop lying to me, YouTube. I looked around, all of my team dead. Yeah, it's rude to whack people when they're not looking. I'm not even certain that that guy could actually see me, and he hit my gun, my machine gun on top, and I'm like, whoa. They all had only one tank? Probably. And then they were getting spawn camped. That mission's gonna be done soon. Like, really soon. Now, if I'm careful, I can front pin every tank in the game, but I have to aim. I have to aim for, like, the gun mantlet in the center, or, like, that kind of thing, right? And I have to be very careful, because I have a lot of gun aim for the turret. Yeah, turrets for most vehicles. I'm not 100% on the ZTZ, but I think I looked at it, and it was much the same. Really? That's over 2 kilograms of explosive mass, and it just killed his commander? What? Oh, that's not good. This is really not good. I wish my tank was a little bit more maneuverable, but I don't have the engine upgrades or anything. Heat shells in War Thunder are extremely inconsistent, similar to how APCR shells are. The reason for this is because War Thunder's lazy. And don't give me that, it's actually because they're lazy, right? It's straight up because they're lazy. Am I hearing an echo? I don't want to be here anymore. The reason why this game has so much trouble with penetration is because of the way they've coded penetration, okay? They've coded penetration to be something that's handled server side, but like when you have hundreds of different types of penetrations, it's calculating all of that, right? Which is kind of the problem. It's trying to calculate it all. Hello? Where'd he go? Still capping. Found him. Just an armored car. I don't know why he didn't... Did he hit something? I don't know. I can't tell. I'm not gonna say no to killing a AML, but like, could I actually hit something modern? I don't mean just show it and have it kill me in one shot. I'd like to whack it one, please. I want to test my knowledge. What am I even repairing? I don't even know what needed to be repaired. I don't know what fucking hit me. Tracks? No, it's not my tracks that are being repaired because it's not been repaired. Did you just fire twice? Did you guys see that?
Just keep it up, and victory will be ours.
Like, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe he didn't shoot twice. But I think he did shoot twice. That's why I'm like, what the fuck? What's that range? 250? That's it? So then we need 400. Yeah, this is what I hate about top tier. It's not... It's genuinely just the fact that, you know, this is the most exacerbated version of the problem, where in War Thunder, one team gets shit on versus the other because there's no skill based at all. I do have that. I did. By the way, I'm just unlocking the first 3BM42, which would literally make my life better. And then we can move on to getting other stuff. It's just ends. Yeah. I want to have fun and play this game. Also, hi. Sorry, I didn't say anything. And hi to White and Uchil. Uchil? You shield? No, it's not pay to win. It's that there are people who've been playing this game since this game launched. Since War Thunder's ground forces have launched, right? And those people have an advantage whenever they're really good at the game, and the only way to solve that is by skill-based matchmaking. I didn't know how to pronounce your name. I was trying to pronounce it. There's no real winning. How do I put it? I don't know how to put it because it's not. I wouldn't say it's pay to win. It's definitely pay to get to the top tier, but like top tier is also not the win, right? You do have to be somewhat good at the game. There's a couple of vehicles I would argue are definitely more powerful than others, but not so much so that you can't play the game, right? Like they're definitely strong, but they're not game-endingly strong. Which is an important distinction. It's like 50 meters. Damn. Sorry, really focused. What's up? Hola. ¿Cómo estás? Oh, hi. No habla español, sorry. I'm gonna get sniped from across the map now. Excess isn't warlike. Okay, he's dead. I'm not doing a 24-hour stream. I might do an 11-hour stream. I have all night and I'm feeling pretty good. Okay. Damn. We win, by the way. Yep. Enemy team got slapped. Nothing I could do about it. I'm doing okay. I don't have a problem right now. I'm kind of hungry, but like, I was hungry after I ate 5 chicken fingers. Fun with a PH? Yes. Also, hi Claude. You didn't say hi to me. What the fuck? If your internet stabilizes, is it being really bad? Shouldn't be. Also, I've done a 24-hour stream before, Kaizen. It's how I discovered that the YouTube has a limit to how long you can have a stream for. We're not top tier, okay. How long you can have a stream recorded. It's 11 hours, by the way. Claude did say hi to me? I didn't see it. See, that was 20 minutes ago. I don't remember 20 minutes ago. I might have actually straight up said hi back. I don't remember. My attention span, my attention span and memory go back as far as this chat does on the chat box you guys can see. Okay? So that should give you guys the answer that you guys need to understand why I don't see. What is 300? Okay. Less than 300? Ah! I saw that, but I couldn't do anything about it. Don't try to gaslight them. I might not have said hi back. I might have straight up just said nah. I didn't get the kill. Saddens me greatly. Where in me? Ah! In me there! Yeah, helicopter tanked the shot, but it was an APFSDS round that went through nothing important, which is fair. I don't think so, the biggest problem with that is I'm not even... I want there to be... Hold on. I want there to be a test on what would happen if a tank hit a helicopter with an APFSDS round. Let me look up if we did that, actually. We need to know. This is important. It's actually important. Hold on. Because it's very possible that it doesn't transfer any of its kinetic energy. No, not if you hit nothing important. Hold on, I'm gonna ask Capone. No, let me call my friend who has connections. Maybe he'll answer. I think Capone... I don't know if Capone's gonna be busy today. Part of the reason why I didn't want to stream with Capone is because I know Capone doesn't like top tier, and I didn't want to drag him up to top tier. But, like, I also didn't want to drag him up to top tier with grinding out the event. Because... Someone just fucking pull up. No. The thing is, XS, if I played at the BRs Capone wanted to play it, I would have had a much less fun time playing this game for the T-3485. I like top tier, actually. I have discovered this. It's just that I have to get used to top tier, high tier, like the highest of top tiers, which is the T-80s, because I don't play T-80s. I've played the T-72. And the T-72 is slow enough that... Yeah, but Capone's the only one I play with. XS? I'm sorry, I blinded everyone, including myself. Shall not commit Sudoku. There you go. Should not commit myself to the Sudoku Foundation. What about Buck? Buck hasn't talked to me in a while. I didn't forget about Buck. Buck hasn't talked to me in a while. Y'all think I ignore people. Nah, bro. People stop talking to me. And then they assume that I'm gonna go out of my way to talk to everybody I know. I know like 40 people that I'm on a close basis with. I can't keep up with that many people. I'm one person. And then most of them don't want to send me a DM. What do you mean? That should have pinned. I know for a fact that should have pinned. No. No, I remember your words. Hold on, I'm gonna look at that. That was an M1 Abrams. I don't know if it was an AIM or not. It doesn't matter. They're all the same. Maybe it was the IPM. We'll look at the IPM. That's what killed me. Right? IPM, USSR, rank 6 or 7, T80U, default shell is the heat shell, front on, protection map. There is one spot. No, that's not what I hit. That would have destroyed the thing. I hit right here. There's literally one spot where it doesn't do anything? Are you fucking kidding me? That 100% should have disabled his tank. Bro! Hello, Terrorblade. What's up? I'm mad because I just... Yeah! I can't... What am I supposed to do when the game has spots that just don't work? For no reason. None. Gaijin, please. I know why it does this. I know why it does this. It's because Gaijin has some shit code that they need to work on and optimize, but they're not going to do that. Why, you might ask? Because they're not paid enough. All the money that they earn from purchases doesn't go back into the game. Bro just has a good gaming chair? Yeah. Now on the worst map for anything Russian. Cool. 10 out of 10. Also, it's not Turing. I passed the Turing test, thank you. I have a gaming chair. It's not pink, though. It is pretty old, though. Maybe I need to update my gaming chair. I keep doing that because I think I have thermals. I don't have thermals yet. Sorry about the flashbang. $500. Minecraft sucks. Oh, that's much further away. Even further than that? Oh, less than that. Okay. Minecraft isn't actually bad, but I don't like it. And I don't... Like, I think about wanting to play it, but, like, my biggest thing about it is the same problem I have with Space Engineers. There's nothing to do. And that sounds counterintuitive or whatever, but there's nothing to do. It relies on your own creativity. And I don't wanna. I wanna be told go shoot person until they die and then I'll be happy. That's all I want out of life. Let me shoot people in a virtual environment. Well, I got an assist? Yeah. Yeah, eat your cannon breach, bitch. What? What? No, I'm not spawning that. Fuck off. I'm not gonna spawn something for less than that. Yum, cannon breach, right? Once human does have a goal. Are you still locked? Bruh. It's still locked for another minute and a half. Holy shit. Now we're getting a phone call at 9 p.m. Am I gonna have to go outside and shoot someone? Like, what's going on? No, it's not for me. It's for the house, and I don't have a house phone in my room. It's just the fact that we're getting phone calls at 9 p.m. Yeah, this is Florida, so I get to defend myself with violent intent. Assassination request. Oh god. Oh, okay. I was worried for a moment. Oh, sorry. I'm gonna say sorry, bro. I hate that system, that little thing. Watch this. Man, that would have been really funny if I whacked him. Even if it didn't do anything, it would have just been really funny. Y'all are gonna have to forgive me. I'm hearing shit outside right now. I have to go make sure someone's not being funky around the house. I'm so glad this is Florida where I get to defend myself with firearms. How long have I played War Thunder? A long time. Pretty sure that's actually outside. What the fuck? I'm looking for enemies. Really? That's the one I get? That's the kill I get? Alright. No. Okay, I'll be right back, guys. Just a moment. I'm sorry, I'll be right back. Sorry about that. I'm back. Yes, the sub count is on Twitch. Actually, that's also out of date. Why is it out of date? Why can't that refresh it? Oh, here it is. Yeah, it's still out of date. I don't know what's up with that. Anyway. Sorry about that. I'm back. I had to see if I needed to hurt somebody. It doesn't appear so. Yeah. I like that wallpaper. That's from the Pokemon collab that me and Exus did. Which Exus? We need to do that again. God, I really want to play Pokemon now. Y'all got me wanting to play Pokemon. Yeah, I will remember wanting to play Pokemon. You think I've stopped? But anyway, we're just trying to grind out this shell. I'm remembering that M1 Abrams. Oh man. Hold on. We're getting Capone into VC. Excess, feel free to join. Claude, feel free to join. I don't normally spawn here, but I spawned late, so... Feel free to join, Excess. Kaizen? No. No, that's not. What do you mean? What do you mean tone of voice? I don't have a tone of voice. What are you talking about? I'm in a very positive mood right now. Okay? So I don't know what kind of tone of voice you're thinking I have. I think he, yeah, that's a type 90. I aim too high. Hey, Excess.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm pretty good. I love that you corrected yourself immediately.
Corrected myself what?
Yeah.
What do you mean? I don't know what you're talking about.
You were like, what tone of... I don't have a tone of voice.
No, that was me trying to process what you're talking about.
Ah.
Yeah, because I'm slow sometimes.
You're not slow. You're very intelligent. You just choose...
Just because you're smart doesn't mean you think fast.
I never said that. You came to that correlation before I did. And conclusion.
You have conclusions?
Eh. Something has to end, right?
What do you mean? How did you know I couldn't hit you there? I'm looking directly at you.
Seems they did their research.
No, that didn't make any sense to me at all.
Hmm. That's fair.
The science ain't math in there. He's him, maybe?
He's him.
Yeah.
The HE rounds. Oh.
If you're wondering why I have max ammo, it's because it doesn't matter. I'm gonna get one shot anyway. Or I'm not. There is no in between. This is top tier.
Are you clapping that bottle of water?
No, I'm clapping the back of my hand. I don't have a bottle of water right now. Well, no, I do, but it's only half full.
It sounds like a can of Pepsi Coke.
Well, I had a can, but I drank it all already. So
Yeah.
so I don't have a can anymore. Well, I mean, I have the can, but
Well, you can.
I'm gonna hurt you. Why you say that?
Why you say that?
Yeah, why you say that?
Why you say that?
I'm just gonna rush them again. It's alright. Rushing them seems to be like the best way to handle everybody. Can you guys move? I have a place to be, and those places are not... Why are you turning? Okay.
You're talking about yourself, right?
No, this motherfucker.
Oh.
It's okay.
Access? No.
What?
No.
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 No. Getting good mood to heated. I'll see if I can try to translate.
I just hit the fucking tree. I can't believe I just hit the tree.
Pillow is going from good from. Wait,
No.
He's getting heated from a good mood. I don't know. I don't know how to translate.
I'm not
that.
dead. Cannon breach? Or cannon barrel? No, that says breach. Cool. He smoked up because his breach was fucked up.
Why is an arrow pointing? Kaizen.
Yeah, it's the desert. I managed to hit the tree. Yep.
The tree is able to be seen.
No!
Oh,
Low sat being a low sat.
those that ammo.
Did someone just get killed so hard that they unloaded? They deloaded from the game.
Oh, that's what you meant. They DC'd. Can't say unloaded. They got so excited they unloaded.
What? What are you looking at me for? I ain't you. I didn't even do anything to you.
He really is like following you.
Yeah, no, he's mad. I don't know why.
He was what do they call that? Eyeing you up or something?
Yeah,
That's so funny.
it's okay. What are you doing? Fuck off. I don't know who you are. What?
I'm watching the stream.
Oh, you're a few seconds behind. Unless you're watching Twitch.
Oh yeah, I should probably do that. Good the point though. You mean to tell me that your bitrate is better on Twitch? Wow.
The low sat die? I guess so. That's not a person. That is... What?
Oh. Yep.
No, I was wondering why I was moving.
Oh.
Like, because I moved for like a few seconds after the fact, and I'm like, what?
It's your connection. Philip.
Yeah, I don't know why my internet's so bad tonight.
You said there was a storm, yeah?
The storm's gone. It's been gone for
Yeah.
hours. The storm happened at like 3 p.m.
Oh.
Yeah.
You woke the high queenie streaming war thunder.
What?
I was just reading the thing.
Feeling like you'll get shot any moment? Yeah, it's gonna happen now that I'm moving. Oh hey, someone saved my life. Neat. Return to the battle. Oh.
Oh.
I knew it would happen.
Why
He's
would
just
you do
camping in the
that?
corner. No, I knew exactly what would happen. It's what happens in this map.
Mm.
Here, let me add more strain to my internet.
No, don't do that.
Nope, too late.
No, really, legit. You don't have to.
Okay. Hey, Capone.
Venus.
Venus.
Oh, that's an intro.
Pillow and Desert doesn't go well. I did better on that map than I have in a long time with this fucking tank. But that's because heat shells still suck.
You're a heat shell.
Did you know you
Right
can
now
front
she
pin
is.
an Abrams with a heat shell, Capone? In a lot of places,
One sec.
actually. They said 1 sec, by the way, for chat, so you know.
Yeah, they went mute. Did.
Yeah,
Very
no,
easy.
it was Venus, not penis.
Yeah, Venus. Venus flytrap.
No, Venus with a B.
Yeah, with the B.
Yeah.
Yeah, that big red B.
Yeah, I don't know why that. Why is that?
For a while, I think that was the only letter in the alphabet that you had on the emote thing that was like, you know, bold like that.
It was the only
Yeah.
one that was red.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
the whole.
Hit 'em with
That's the
that
meme.
B.
Yeah, I
Yep,
noticed
hit
the
'em with that
meme. I was
B.
just wondering why it was
Is
The
someone...
only one
Oh,
like
okay,
that.
I was about to say, is that a fucking CV9105? No, it's a Boxer MGS, which is okay.
You're a CV1. No, sorry.
They had a bush in the front.
I'm in an 11.7, so a CV9105 would have been very inappropriate. Ah, no!
Does that make them a Bushmaster?
Maybe?
I don't know, but they have no chill. That's for sure.
They don't understand that I drive, and if you're gonna get in my way, you're gonna get pushed out of the way. I'm a tank. I'm a bit heavier than them.
It's the rule of tonnage. If it's
Yep.
fatter than you, get the fuck out the way.
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't
Nothing is
kill
more
him.
important than getting the heaviest asset to the front first.
There's no reason they should have been behind me. They're in a Boxer MGS.
I'll give you an MG.
Hmm.
And I'm gonna die in 3, 2, 1. Where's the enemy?
You are the enemy.
No! What do you mean? That didn't do anything! Oh wow, I have enough points to actually just straight up spawn. Okay, let's do that. You get the TV guided missiles. Capone, TV guided missiles.
But where you landed, though.
TV guided missiles. Be like TV guided missiles.
Aha.
See, this is the fucking zoom that I get for the fucking laser guided missiles. Isn't that great? Oh, I got a kill. Neat.
My favorite thing ever is hitting an A-10 with a TV guided missile from 10 kilometers away, and then they just bitch because they got no RWR. They didn't get anything. Like, no flares. Oh, I'm popping flares. Nothing. Oh, it hit me anyway. Cool. And I'm just like, bro, I don't know what to tell you.
And now I'm gonna run like a bitch.
Maybe stop flying straight for so long.
What? Oh.
A-10 pilots being mad about getting hit by a funny missile.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, technically,
they buffed
you have
this, by
funny
the
missile
way.
in that.
I think so. It's the TV guided one, right?
Yeah.
They buffed
Haha,
it, by the
funny
way.
missile.
They buffed this, by the way, really hard.
How? In what way?
I have such a pain in the ass trying to keep my speed. What is that? Oh, don't want to hit the ground.
But yeah, the haha funny missile just looks like a supersized R60.
That's gotta be a fucking funny missile. The radar guided piece of shit. Leave me alone!
No.
Right?
Wing snap.
Right?
Right? Yeah. I think it's actually worse than Parkinson's. I think those wings got Truckinson's.
Oh.
You hear that fucking missile following me?
I don't know. I think you're hearing shit.
You know, the fucking beeping noise?
No, I've actually got your stream turned down to the point that I can't hear any
Not
beep.
fair. There we go. They both exploded in midair. Can I finally land?
I mean, you could have landed before. You probably would have been fine.
Nah, one of them exploded over the airfield. I would have died.
In the music business, we call that a trill.
The cloaker sound? Fucking, I wish I had that, but I'm afraid I'm afraid it would cause the game to crash.
It's a cricket.
Hasn't been updated.
My favorite is the Better Call Saul. Wow, boom, banner. Look, when I had the Better Call Saul mod on, I got hit by so many less missiles. Let me tell you.
I wasn't ready for that.
And the worst part is it Dopplers.
Yeah.
God.
Oh, so sometimes you get hit with that because it's just barely keeping up with you, and you're like, no, afterburner, no. They gave you a bra?
What? Yeah.
Need a support.
Yeah, you gotta have that
I guess
support.
so. The game knows how heavy I am and that I need the support.
Yeah.
Yeah, they made this thing much faster, relatively speaking.
They probably just unnerfed its drag.
Probably.
Because that's how they seem to nerf like attackers. They nerf attackers by saying, "Nope, here's all the drag in the world, idiot." Duh. That's why we can't have nice things, and that's why the Vark is so shitty.
Mm-hmm. Have you
Like
seen the Vark since the update?
Say again?
Have you seen the Vark since the update?
What do you guys seen?
Like, have
Define
you played
scene.
it since?
Negative.
No.
Yeah, I'm about to take this bitch out in a test flight. See what's up.
Because they did a whole bunch of updates recently, like relatively speaking. And I'm still discovering them. Gun depression buffs, all kinds of shit. I know
the
there's
Vark
an
is so pretty.
Should I try to hit this fucking this
Wow.
F-16 with a funny missile?
Well, the F-16 you might not hit it.
If he's paying attention. But he's doing ground pounding.
You know what? I kind of want to make a Bravo skin for this Vark.
Oh, he died.
Hit him with that. Hoo ha hoo!
Oh!
No.
Huh.
Ow.
I'll have to take out
Aw.
the other Vark to be sure. But huh. It's that's the
I
word
don't know what
for it.
hit me. I don't have any wings. Oh.
Why don't you? Well, no, you're good. You don't need those. You're a lifting body technically.
I know!
Oh, you need a tail though. You need a tail though. You kind of need that.
I kind of need
that's
everything that
bad.
I don't have anymore. Hello, Eric. What's up?
No, you just need your tail. That's it. Like if you had a tail, you'd be fine.
Wings are overrated. Yeah, no, straight up. Like, this game does not do wings properly.
It does and doesn't. Like it does wings. Go into sim. Like it's way harder, but possible. Like that's the thing with the sim model. Like a lot of doing simple ass things are way harder, but like recovering from a flat spin, it's possible. In realistic mode, yeah, recovering from a flat spin, good joke, idiot.
Why was there an LVTA? Why is there a Tiger E?
Because people are stupid.
These fucking people are dumbasses. Holy shit.
Get sunk, idiot.
That was I hit my fucking thingy.
What is this thingy?
It's my
Huh.
What's up?
I don't know how I feel about Vark.
What happened?
They're gonna have to nerf it.
Why?
Well, I'll have to check. I'll have to check the lower tiered one.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that one wasn't tracking. Yeah, there we go. But unladen, this thing's a fighter again.
Yay! It should stay that way, honestly.
To an extent, yes. I think this is fine, but the problem is that people are gonna whine about how wallered out their holes are. You know what I'm saying?
They can whine all they want. They haven't nerfed anything that needs to be nerfed.
Do I need to remind you about my community service?
I know.
To Gaijin?
No.
Where I
Keep
do
doing
that
it.
thing of
Yeah,
where I
do
do
it.
that thing, and no, the whole reason why the statement exists is because it is true. If you get enough of these fucking idiots to whine about how their holes have been so fucking wallered the fuck out by one nerd, it doesn't even take it doesn't even have to be like a group effort. It just has to be one fucking person that made their fifis hurt because oh no, insert idolized vehicle isn't as good as I thought, right? Like then they start nerfing shit. This motherfucker fast as fuck, boy. They brought the speed back.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's it. Like, it doesn't have to handle like a fighter. It just has to be fast because it is fucking fast. If a Vart gets slick, it should have no problem getting well beyond Mach speed. Like, it should just be easy to walk your way to fucking like 800 miles an hour.
Yeah.
And that's it. Like, it's still scrub speed like a motherfucker, which is fine. That's fine. The problem was, so maybe they found a way to nerf this other than crapping on its fucking drag model. That's what it feels like. It feels like they I see what they intend because they still want it to feel like a fat bitch, which is fine. It's a fat bitch, right? But you know, it's a fat bitch wearing the Jumpman on its shoes. Okay, so it should be able to get somewhere quick.
Yeah. By the way, they did something to the testing area that I think is the coolest shit.
Okay, go on.
So, I'm gonna stream in Discord real quick because it's kind of important, right?
Okay, one sec.
Well,
Let me.
It's not important,
drop
but
bombs on
like
this idiot.
you'll be able to see shit. You've got a moment.
Okay. Yeah, I need to see why the bombs are not falling where they should.
They
I
might
think it's
be
because-
taking a moment.
Yeah, I think they're. Yeah. Okay. I see what they're doing.
They nerf how items on like pylons increase and decrease drag, without any kind of like they just do it arbitrarily. Why are they?
Like I said, it feels like they fucked with the drag model like a lot. Like that's what it feels like. Normally Gaijin just moves numbers around. I don't think this is simply a numbers moving around situation right now.
Yeah.
Wow, doom better doom wow, doo da doom wow. Yep, and Mig dead.
Okay. Now we can get some speed in a straight line.
I'll give you a straight line.
So I'm doing it in this one because I'm curious as to how well I get shit on.
Okay, I am watching the thing.
So I'm now in the attack zone of air defense. Right?
Okay.
I should get shot at by these two air defense guys over here. It's so you can practice speed and shit, I guess.
Oh, I see. All right, because they're adding seed.
Are they doing that actually?
Yeah, I remember talks about it. Well, I said it was going to happen years or so. I said it should happen years ago. Because the idea of this is that you know, if you're going to have Vietnam era weapons, then we've got to talk about Wild Weasel.
I don't see any missiles coming up from them. Oh, missile.
Missile. I still say I'm really tired of having missiles when I really need hiddles.
Yep, hiddles.
Yeah.
What the fuck is that?
Not a hiddle.
No, the anti-air. I don't recognize that anti-air. I think it's a 113 model. Not the machine gun one of the missile ones, which I don't think we have in the game yet.
I couldn't tell you. I'm looking now, but oh wow, they're angry at you.
Hit up that.
I disabled it though. I had his engine and shit.
Looks like a gun tank of some kind, maybe a
It was a
Gepard.
Gepard. No, it was a Gepard. I'm surprised this
Looks
thing's
like
not
they made
shooting more
radar
missiles
changes. It looks like they've made radar changes as well.
at me. Ow!
Oh, get wrecked, I suppose.
Yeah, it's the ADATs. Okay.
Get ADATs.
Yep. The ADATs should shit on people though, right? For anti-air.
Yeah, the ADATs is well. The ADATs should shit on everything, but when it was doing that, Gaijin decided it was too strong, so they nerfed it, and then they nerfed it again, and then they nerfed it again, and they're like, nope, America can't have anything nice, and then they nerfed it.
I need to have a thing where someone can say peanut butter and I just can't, like, I need to just keep a jar of peanut butter and a spoon and someone says peanut butter and I'll just fucking eat a spoonful of peanut butter. I'm not fat. What are you talking?
Ew. Wait, who said, huh?
Tankery boy who just followed said peanut butter. And like, now I'm thinking about it, this is not the first time someone has jumped into my chat and said peanut butter. And I don't know why.
Do you being fat? What?
But no, it's reminiscent of like what?
Body, there is fatness of body, fatness of mind, and fatness of soul. That thought indicates fatness of mind, not body.
No, the reason was because dogs and peanut butter. It was a joke.
Are you a dog?
No, I'm a fox.
I guess
But like,
I guess you're half dog.
Have you ever shoved a spoonful of peanut butter in a fox's mouth? Let's go look it up.
No.
They do marshmallows, not peanut butter.
They do marshmallows, not peanut butter?
Yeah.
That sounds adorable.
Is it adorable? Speaking of Pillow, you should probably do marshmallows. She's not going to though. Do you even know what I mean when I say that?
Like, I want a spoonful of peanut butter shoved into a fox's mouth, please.
Do marshmallows.
Here it is. I have it.
Never mind.
No, I want to know. I'm confused.
Foxes do marshmallows. I heard you, Excess.
Marshmallows.
You don't know what I'm talking about, though.
I don't either. That's why I'm asking questions.
Yeah, it's a question answering thing.
I posted it in my memes channel.
But yeah, foxes do goldfish and marshmallows as treats. Ask me how I know.
We're talking to one.
Cass and ground RB. That's a tough question. I don't think it belongs, but I don't think it belongs because they don't mesh it all together, right? So like their whole selling point in War Thunder when they added ground realistic battles and ground vehicles was that you could take the existing aircraft and the ground vehicles and have them fight side by side, and it would be really cool epic battles, right? In their current iteration, aircraft are a nuisance to ground vehicles and vice versa, but like the people who want to fly want to fight the people playing ground targets and stuff, right? Which makes sense, but they don't want to play the ground targets, right? And then vice versa, there are people who want to play ground and don't want to have the deal with flying. So, my proposal and answer to this is to separate it all, right? There needs to be a aircraft for planes, you know, ground or air and arcade simulator realistic, which they already have. There needs to be a ground one that doesn't have planes or helicopters. No planes or helicopters. Helicopters get their own arcade realistic simulator, and then ships get their own arcade realistic simulator, right? And then they need to have a full combined arms that has ships, tanks, aircraft, and helicopters. They can do it. It is functionally possible. You can go into custom games and go do that. You know what I mean?
You're forgetting about something.
What? What am I forgetting about?
No. You're forgetting about no, because none of that shit works. So they did that already. Like, that's like where we're at now. So I've been playing the game for a long ass time. And the problem with having a separation of church and state in this instance is that way too many people, man, I don't want to be kind about this because it really upsets me.
We are streaming.
Way too many, I know, that's why it's rough. Way too many people want to eat paint chips and roll around on the ground like some kind of vermin, right? Like they don't want to bother dealing with true three-dimensional movement, right? This is not hard. I'm not saying that it's not hard because I've been doing it for so long. Everyone has to start somewhere, right? Everyone has to suck. Everyone has to embrace the suck. Okay, this is just a fact of life, right? Because people don't want to learn how to do anything in aircraft, right? Because it's hard, and I've gotten this from many, many people I've taught how to play the game, right? And then one day the light bulb goes on and they go, "Oh my God, Capone, why didn't you tell me it was this easy?" And I'm like, bro, I've literally been doing it with crayons, whiteboards, like any way that I can teach you how to do this, okay? And now you get it? Cool, awesome, fly planes. If you make it so that there is a mode where you can get just tanks, no one will fly. That's it.
What? Yeah.
That no one will fly. No one will. It's happened already. Like, it's already happened before. Because remember, there was a time where they said no aircraft aren't allowed in ground battles, right? And then what happened? I ended up waiting a literal hour to get one realistic RB air game with 4v5. I'll try to drag up the screenshot for you, but it's sad. It's like, great, so you're gonna ruin the game. You're gonna ruin the game because, trail off into infinity because, what's the reason for it? So Gaijin decided that's not good, right? It's really bad. Especially because there's a lot of people out there that not only like doing the thing that involves the aircraft, but they spent a lot of time they've invested in doing the thing with the aircraft, right? So yeah, this is just an unfortunate another situation of get good. Like I literally go out of my way when someone gets particularly butthurt. It's not even the butthurt. They just have to say something in chat, right? They have to say something in chat and be like, "Oh man, I got done raw. That's stupid." Like, no, it's not stupid. Here's what you did. Here's what I did. The next time you see this, do this instead. This is the thing you do to stop that from happening. Right? That's it. I type it out. I take my time. I'll message people after games and be like, "Hey, next time you see this happening, do this." That's it. Like, I want people to enjoy flying. I want people to get good. I want to have good games.
Me and Smash Brothers sometimes.
I don't think cast players who get upset about... Jeez, I don't even know if they get upset. I don't think cast players are the majority of the player base. The ones who go out of the way to be shitters in ground battles, I think that's the people who have the weird complexes and need to see a doctor.
The problem is as follows. If I really do want to you've seen me do the cast thing where I've reduced an entire team by myself.
Yeah.
Like air and ground, okay?
Yep.
So I get it. One person doing that, it's going to feel like 10 or 100, and then you're going to bitch about it. It happened in 1 game out of 10 you played that day, right? But you're going to be, "Oh, my butt hurts so bad. Oh, forums." Like, dude, get good. Like, it literally learn how to aim. Like, I tell people about tracers all the time. I'm like, look, don't aim with the crosshair. Forget the crosshair exists, okay? The crosshair is there to get you into a ballpark so you can start following tracers, okay? You follow the tracers. If the tracers disappear behind if the tracers disappear behind the target, you're leading too much. If the tracers cross in front of the target and don't hit, you need to lead more. That's it. That's it. Just walk between that, and eventually those tracers will walk right into the target. It happens every fucking time. That's it. It's that easy. It is literally that easy. You can do it with any AAA. The only gap there is for AAA is like around 8.0. Like, or ish. Because there's that moment where not every nation has a high rate of fire AAA of some kind. And if you don't have a high rate of fire AAA to face off against early jets, then it is really hard to actually hit the jet. But that's like a whole BR, right? Anything other than that, there are no gaps in the air defense. It is incredibly easy to shoot down aircraft. Like, the only reason why I hate getting stuck in a AAA, right? Because you don't have enough points to spawn. The only reason why I hate getting stuck in a AAA is because most AAA can't kill tanks. And what are the chances that you're going to be left with your AAA and have aircraft to shoot? When I'm in AAA and I have the aircraft to shoot, I'm mad happy because guess what? I'm going to be in a plane very soon. Either the enemy aircraft is going to see that I'm that they're receiving accurate fire and they're going to fuck off, or they're just going to give me experience. and spawn points, which I'm totally down with either, because I'm stopping them from harassing my team, or I'm getting myself into an airplane.
Any tips for you as a US player? Get good at aiming. You're in one of the best top tier vehicles in the game. Anyone who says otherwise is lying to your fucking face. The M1 Abrams is amazing, okay? It is good. Weaker than the Leopard 2, but that's because Gaijin's stupid.
The HSTV is good. The Bradley is all right. The only problem with the Bradley
they have
is kind
they
of
have the ADATs and the M1A2 SEP and SEP2 V2.
Yeah, the ADATs is still good regardless of they do.
I just got absolutely wrecked by an ADATs in game. Like that shit fucks you up. Straight up.
The M60 is mid, but that's like it's you're not going to suffer for long because like once you get the which one is it? I want to say let me check the ammunition because I can't remember which M60 is like, oh yeah, this is fine.
Probably the 8.3 one.
I wanted to say it's not the 8.3, it's the 8.7. The 8.7 one is fine.
The Rise?
The 8.7 one, yeah, the 8.7 one's got the spaced armor, so then you're like, okay, cool, all these heat shells I don't give a fuck about. It gets the tungsten dart. And its rangefinder is dope.
And then you also get the TTS, which is just the Rise, but a little bit better, I think.
Yeah, just a little better. Like I don't think the TTS is anything to write home about because like you're gonna see 10-0s. That's the problem with the TTS. It's not good.
They did change it. They did change it, so it's a lot better now. They moved a bunch of stuff around. 10.0 no longer sees like the T72AV terms T and the 2S38 and shit like that. Right?
And the Kyler, sorry, the MBT70. It's the Kyler. It's just actually the history of it's really fucking dope. That was very close to being our Abrams, which wouldn't have been bad. Like as a matter of fact, with the way war turned out, hindsight, right? With the way war turned out, it would have been better for us to have right? Like the way we ended up prosecuting wars for the 30 years after the program, it's just this would have been a better choice.
Yep.
But whatevs. It's here nor there. But like the Kyler's fine. It just had
Oh, my internet's being shitty again.
Oh, womp womp.
It's saying that I'm like the data's going. If you chat, guys, I think Twitch does better. I think Twitch is more stable than my YouTube, so if you're having trouble, I do have a Twitch link. Anyway, continue. You're talking about the MBT70?
Yeah, the Kyler had some problems, like I'm not saying it didn't. It's just as a whole with like with how many programs we've had in the history of the United States Armed Forces, I don't like it's like when you see someone dump what would be today billions with a B dollars into a program and never get anything out of it at all, compared to, well, we decided to go with the Abrams instead. Like I don't know. I think the Kyler wasn't that bad in hindsight. Like I don't even think people thought it was fantastic at the beginning, but what ended up happening was I can't remember what the Germans said about it, but the Germans gave up on it, and they were our partners in it. So we were just like, That's how the Germans got the Leopard, and that's how we got the Abrams.
Yeah. I will, you weren't here for that, Capone. Did you hear me whenever
Leopard 2. Go ahead.
Did you hear me whenever I did the whole, hunting down the source for, the comparison between the Leopard 2 AV and the XM1?
No.
So, I did that on stream. I hunted down the actual source, right? What I actually found wasn't the source, right? What I found was the investigation into that trial where they compared the Leopard 2 AV and the XM1 and they were doing the trials for it, right? What I found was the investigation into whether that trial had been objective, right? And as far as that investigation could determine, with quotes from the German directors who had come over to look at the testing too, right? Yeah. Saying that trial was as objective and quantitative of what the Leopard 2 could do, and we were satisfied, right? Roughly, that quote was made by the German developers or whatever the fuck they called, right? So,
But
with that,
like I know
the
what you're talking about though. Like it's
the
the fucker was somebody from Rheinmetall, so how objective can they be? But go on.
so when they did the testing, they came up with essentially the Leopard 2 and the M1 Abrams, engineers. The M1 Abrams, or the XM1 at the time, not the M1 Abrams, the XM1 prototype, which is in the game. I'm trying to find it. Where is the XM1 at?
It's the free Abrams. It might not be acquirable anymore, so
Yeah, I don't think so. So the XM1, they took it out. I remember now, they took it out. Anyway, the XM1, which was the 105mm Abrams, they did have a 120mm testing, but that's not the point. The 105 XM1 and the Leopard 2 AV, right, which was the prototype Leopard 2, were compared side to side, roughly. And it was determined that in every way that mattered, they were roughly equal except in protection, where the Leopard 2 failed somewhat, right? Somewhat. And it was determined that if they had been given more time, it's possible that they could have made it better. Like, it could have been equivalent. But otherwise, the XM1 and the Leopard 2 AV were equal in every way, right? And the only thing that mattered between the two was the cost difference, and the XM1 was determined to be a little bit cheaper to produce. I think it was like $200,000 at the time. Like, difference. Right? So, that's why I get really, really mad at War Thunder's Leopard 2 and M1 Abrams differences. Because as they stand in the game, the Leopard 2 has an above and beyond capability of survivability more than the M1 Abrams, and I hate that. I hate how misrepresented it is.
I think the reason why that is because Gaijin's giving too much to the later Leopard 2's turret change.
It's not just the later Leopard 2s. I'm talking about like the 2A4s.
Right. I'm just saying, like, I think that's what the deal is, because the whole deal with the difference in survivability as compared to the prototype Abrams literally comes down to the fact that, you know, they would not be as survivable to, like, you know, tungsten darts. And so that whole angular thing that they put on the front of the turret, because otherwise it's really a very similar turret, right? Is purposely built as a tungsten dart trap. What it does, right? You know, and this shouldn't be this. I've seen it on the internet. It can't be classified. So the deal is that weird pike or whatever that the cheeks they put on the turret in the later Leopards, it's there. It's made a specific length. The hollow space is made a specific length so that the dart enters, deviates, hits the actual turret at a bad angle, and shatters.
Yep, I believe it.
Yeah, that's the point of those. So hitting those with a dart, it shouldn't do anything, right? Like, it really should, like, 9 times out of 10 have zero effect, other than annoying the shit out of the crew.
The problem is that I have with the Leopard is that I don't want to shoot at a Leopard. I just don't want to shoot at a Leopard.
Even when you, the problem with a Leopard in game functionally is when you penetrate it, nothing really happens.
Yeah. Like shooting a Leopard sucks.
Doesn't make sense. It makes zero sense. Like, no, I got a good pen. What the fuck, game?
Yeah, it's genuinely just really annoying.
If you want company, I'll join you, but not for nobody's 12-7.
I can move from 12-7 to 11-7, but I'm trying to level up my T80U.
Yeah, let's see what I can do about that. Where the hell? Oh, there we go. Yeah, fuck it. Why not? Yeah, this is fine. I'll suffer. TM.
Suffering
suffers.
as friends. Can I bring my AAA?
It's
I'll bring my AAA.
God, what's his name from Deep Space Nine? Man, he's one of my favorite characters. He's right behind Odo, as far as my favorite characters. The Irish guy. Anybody?
Ugh, okay. So I'm gonna need to replace the 2S6. I'll just put the 2S6 there. I'll spend the money. Shoot on an angle. The problem, Kaizen, right, is Leopard 2s are very hard to catch in a position where you, like, most tanks at top tier are very hard to catch in a position where you have good angles on them, right? So you need to know how to front pin on them. What?
There it is. O'Brien. O'Brien must suffer. Well, Capone must suffer.
But finding good angles on tanks is very difficult in most cases at top tier because everybody's really fast and everybody can look around really quickly, and half the time people are cheating because that's actually what happens because all the premium vehicles are at like 11.7 and shit, right? Now that they've got the 11.7 premiums that everyone can purchase, guess what happens? All the cheaters buy their 11.7s and are at top tier. It's an actual thing. People cheat in War Thunder. It's just not always obvious.
People cheat to pad an account and then they sell the account.
Yep. And it's not always obvious they're cheating, right? Like, because you can just do wall hacks. You can see it. You can see the position of every tank. But at top tier, how do you know they could see you unless they shoot you through bush, right? And there's been reports of you being able to just remove bushes and it's actually not against the game rules. So...
Yeah, I think people that remove foliage from the game should just
die.
Be like
so almost every single top tier MBT can be pinned from the lower front plate, and in some positions near the driver port. With a few exceptions. I don't think the Leopard's actually an exception for this.
The Merkava consistently resists flavor from the lower plate. I don't know if that's just been my luck or...
No, it does. You're right. It absolutely does.
Yeah, like it's one of those rare boys. It's actually kind of dumb, but you should shoot the Merkava in the turret.
Like, honestly, in most cases, you want to try to get the cannon breach in most, like, if you can't, front pin a tank like the Leopard can front pin itself, you know what I mean? You want to go for disabling the gun that they have. Like, that would have been a kill shot. And that's just a driver. That's like right next to the driver's port, right? Just under the gun. The M1 Abrams is the only one that I'd say it's a problem, because for some reason the M1 Abrams just kind of self-destructs when you hit the lower front plate. You know what I mean? I don't know what it is. Like, that's my biggest gripe about the Abrams.
I think it's the engine that stops a lot of shit. The engine and transmission. I think that's why the Merkava is survivable from the front. Yeah, I just know that I've taken front shots and it hasn't killed me. But I've taken turret shots and it's been like, yeah, good joke.
Yep. You do not want to hit the Russian tanks in that area. The Russian tanks are actually pretty resilient against hull shots if they're direct onto you. I don't know what it is about them, but they just seem to ignore hull shots with darts. See? I don't even think that's a kill. I don't think that's a kill. No. That wouldn't kill the tank. It would disable the tank a little bit, but like... This is all no-go. I don't know why it can block, APFSDS, but it can on the hull. Did they buff the Challenger yet? To make it more survivable? No. That should not go straight through. I do not agree with that.
Whatever. Invite me before I change my mind.
Okay. We got Cajon, guys. Go straight through? Yeah, it shouldn't. It shouldn't. Yeah, so the big thing about the Russian stuff is if you hit anywhere in the turret, you're going to disable the fucking breach. So just do that, man. They won't be able to shoot you back. That's it.
Just take care of the gun and then start picking at it.
I mean, even if they run away, you've disabled them for long enough to find other targets that might now look at you funny because you've shot your gun, right?
And you're going to collect experience and money from critting. So, like, that's... Like, I hate to say it, but, like, when I find someone that I can cripple, I normally pick at them for a minute, because I try to maximize the... I try to maximize the income off the target.
I'd say try to spread your ammo down on everybody. Right? Fire at everybody you can.
So yeah, so me, it's gunner, like in lower tiers anyways, it's gunner, then driver, then commander, right? Like that's what I shoot for in that order. And normally once you get to the commander, the tank's gonna blow up. And in between those, the gunner and the driver and the commander, you're gonna score a fair amount of crits. So you just like you get fat match score about it.
Although the M1 Abrams has a spot you can shoot that will kill the driver and commander, or the gunner and commander, and sometimes a loader too, and then you can just kill them. You'll just one-shot them and do a fuck ton of damage. I think my favorite tank to fight is the M1 Abrams, but that's because I know where to shoot the Abrams, because I had to figure out where to shoot the Abrams, because the T-72 Terms T does not have the best penetration in the game. I'm gonna go Charlie again and see if I can knock somebody upside the head.
Well, that's a lot of set V2s up in this bitch.
Oh, we have America on our side?
Yeah. We've got the power of God and anime on my side. Sorry, is it Jesus in anime? Is that the meme?
No, it's God in anime.
Oh, okay. Haha, funny missile.
It's too dark to see, but I can't turn my night vision on. Do
I not have any night vision, type Johnny? Forgot how to turn on my...
I have night vision by default.
Maybe not. Oh no, I'm gonna stop fucking with it. Thought I had thermals in this bitch. Perhaps I am wrong.
You should have thermals, but you may not have them unlocked.
I'll have to see what my return to battlefield. What are you talking about? Oh, okay. I see what they did.
What's up?
Yeah, they added more borders and perimeters and whatnot to stop people from being greasy bastards. Greasy bastard. Yeah, I think I don't have it unlocked.
Well, I disabled that leopard who was sniping at people. I don't know why it took everybody so long to disable the leopard.
Sorry, I took the back way because I was trying to figure out what the hell my thermal button was. Thermal fucking important.
Yeah.
Alright, looks like we got a problem up at this corner. Be careful on your advance.
Heh. I have to fix my cannon breach, I guess. Because I got front pinned by RCB or some shit, right?
Squad market.
Oh, it's dead. It got killed.
Okay.
Okay. I didn't say anything because he died immediately after he killed my gun breach, so I'm just sitting here. you guys get that leopard or whatever? No? Or he just fucking... Did he just run?
Yeah.
What a bitch.
I got Leclerc'd about it. Man, that was a bad angle he shot me at, too.
Sorry.
That's kind of frustrating.
Oh, the Leclerc? Oh, oh no,
Yeah.
there's a Z-19. You got aircraft?
Negative.
Damn.
Oh shit! I should have. Damn. I could have triple A'd about it if you'd have said something sooner. But whatever.
Nah, he's
Oh,
not close
hello.
enough for that. That's kind of the problem with helicopters, is they can just kind of sit in a position where they're not close enough to be triple A'd, but they get to fire the missiles with impunity, and that's kind of like, nah. Ow.
What direction
Wait,
is he? Because
what?
I can laser range find him.
He's on the other side of the map, between their spawns. You know what I mean?
Okay, so that direction. Negative visual.
I think he went to go hide
I got visual.
for a moment.
I got visual.
There's someone on our fucking objective, Charlie. Is there an enemy aircraft?
Oh
He's
my
dead
god.
now. He's got HSTVL'd.
Yeah. I barely missed that fucking helicopter, he hoot.
Fuck you! Move! Piece of shit! That HSTVL, he got behind me. I don't know why. It's like, I'm about to engage an enemy. Leave me the fuck alone.
I got barrel bonked by the asshole I just marked. I think it's a leopard. It's a leopard or a Leclerc, I couldn't tell. Gen 1 thermals. Rada rada.
I'm kind of stuck because there's like a leopard or something. Oh, okay, bye. I'm dead. Type 90. He killed me from somewhere I couldn't see physically. Cool. Oh, I forgot to fucking set up my thing. No. Okay. I guess I'm not gonna have any countermeasures. Cool.
Woof.
Sorry,
And
we
the
don't need
jackass hit me up
countermeasures.
fucking arty.
We don't need countermeasures where we're going. High tier is filled with dumb people. High tier, every tier is filled with dumb people, unfortunately.
Damn it.
Yep.
All I got on the leopard was the breach.
That's a type 90, or you were shooting at a leopard?
I was shooting at a leopard, and the 90 killed me.
Yeah.
Highly
Any-
unfortunate.
Any aircraft?
Not that I am
prob-
aware.
Did
But-
that helicopter get killed? Oh, I do have flares and chaff. That's why I don't... Okay, Found him.
Man, Gen 2 thermals are so good. Eat a dick
Cool.
nerd.
So there was an MI-24P who's fucking huge, by the way. Have you ever seen the silhouette of one of those things? They're huge.
Yeah, it's hard to miss.
How am I doing on fuel? We're good. Die already. He's on fire. That's why I'm like, why isn't he dead already? He thought that because I didn't immediately, like, I guess he thought I wasn't going to use my guns on him or that he could get me, but I don't think that was the one that has the fixed cannon, doesn't it? Oh, hello. Oh, I'm out of flares. No, I ran out of flares. Hi, Kaizen. Oh, I guess the helicopter didn't fucking die, so I didn't get enough points to respawn. Cool, isn't it? You guys being spawn camped?
Basically, yes.
He's on the other side of the thing. Of the...
Yep, unfortunately full aware.
Okay.
Get artied idiots. Eat a dick, nerd.
What's your reload like? 6 seconds?
It's up. The reload on this is alright.
Ah.
Ah, come on, Gaijin!
Yeah, I know, right?
Like, no, you can't click anymore. Fuck off.
Let me add the roll. There you go. Hey, Council. No data. Stream will end shortly. What are you talking about?
Your mom's no data.
It's just straight up 0 right now.
Weird.
Like, it just stayed 0 for like 5 seconds. Oh, it's 0 again. Aw, jeez. Are you okay, game?
When the game's a little drunk.
Well, I mean, not game, it's the stream. It's currently trying to stream at 9,000 kilobytes a second for some reason.
Oh.
It's supposed to be at 3,500.
Yeah, but the joke is I'm looking at your stream, it looks fine.
Yeah, it's because it's trying to catch up, I guess. I don't know. YouTube is not resaving enough video to maintain... Go fuck yourself. I do want to add R60M, R60M, R60M. Actually, 24T, 24T, that. Hell yeah, I want to use 24Ts. They have a 4-kilometer all aspect range. Fuck yeah. You know what I mean?
The yote range, if you will.
Yeah. Oh, I do need to get the radar ones too. Hold on just a second. Oh. Wait, no, I don't have radar ones yet? Okay. I don't have the radar unlocked then. Yeah, I can't... Oh. Why do I have 24Ts unlocked? What the fuck?
Because you get one. That's just what they do now for the for like air stuff.
I guess it's fine. I'm totally down for that.
Gaijin in Infinite Wisdom realized the folly of having somebody with a completely stock Gen 3 jet in a game with not stock checked up.
Yeah. Man, it's almost like they're, there's something about the generations and why Gen 4 is so much better than Gen 3 or something.
Yeah, it's like yeah, let's have F-16s fly against MiG-23s and shit, and then meanwhile the Iraqis. Meanwhile,
How did
Desert
that go?
Storm and their entire Air
How well
Force.
did that go?
Yeah, it dumb.
I think the thing that upsets me the most is the Su-27 was good for like a week, and then everyone kind of was like, "Ah, no, it's actually garbage," and I'm like, "What?" It's got the highest missile count and is also one of the most maneuverable vehicles. What the fuck?
Probably because radar. Probably because everyone's just like, oh, radar and F-15 and F-16 is better. I'm like, okay, that's cool. Learn to play the game.
Well, no, I think it's actually less maneuverable than the F-15, unless you Cobra button. But like the F-15 gets a Cobra button.
Well, Cobra button.
Yeah. I mean, literally the button that's for Cobra. Like, literally, that they put in. I think they even call it the Cobra button. I don't remember.
I'm saying air quotes because it's not called. They wouldn't have called it the Cobra button. They'd call it the disables your computer's brain because you're an idiot button.
Yep. Probably. I almost have. Or, I'm gonna go Charlie Bravo somewhere in between there and probably die from across the map, but that's not
right. That's what I'm planning on doing.
Yeah.
All my homies love dying.
I'm gonna die from someone who sniped me from across the map through a pixel. Literal pixel. You know what I mean?
Oh, sorry. Here, I'll let you go first because you want to go somewhere.
Yep.
Oh, shit. I just parked in front of an Abrams. Cool. It's an Australian
Oh,
Abrams.
God, it's an
cool.
M1 Abrams with a fucking Russian flag on it.
Oh.
Ah, jeez.
Cringe.
Yeah.
Tell me you're cringe as fuck without telling me you're cringe as fuck.
Yeah. Hell yeah! Transmission, radiator, engine. Eat a dick.
Beans be devoured.
I don't know where he went, so I can't fucking follow up.
Right.
Probably just kept rolling because that's what happens whenever you get your engine disabled. What's up?
There's a nerd. Actual. He's moving forward though from Charlie. I think he just got iced. Which is fine.
Oh shit. Is that him? Hell yeah, it is. Cannon breach loader. There's a guy right there. Do you see him?
Negative Viz. I've gone too far forward.
Killed him.
Good kill.
Heat round. Get fucked.
I'm trying to get in. I'm trying to get in at Charlie while the getting's. Wait a minute. How did he die?
Why is he shooting at you?
There's a nerd in the smoke there. Is why he's. I think he's trying to warn me about it. Which is fine. I appreciate it.
In that smoke over here?
Yeah.
Oh, he's on the other side of the wall. Okay.
He's dead. Protect me, Rock.
I don't trust rocks in this game.
I trust rocks better than I trust the damage model.
Fair and valid, but I don't even trust the hit model.
Oh, I should say I trust rocks better than I trust hit registration.
What do you mean a Leopard 2 has less armor than a Puma? I hit the side of that Puma and didn't do anything, but the Leopard 2 I hit the side of fucking disabled. You know what I mean?
Not the Puma, it's all, yeah. Again, I think it's a hit registration thing.
It probably is. Like, I think that's the reason why they have such an inconsistency issue, is that they need to have they've got too many calculations all at once.
Yeah, it's where you see you're hitting the target versus where the game sees where you're hitting. Sorry, the server sees you're hitting the target. I think that's the hit registration issue. But whatever. I mean, at least it's not World of... Oh, fuck. At least it's not World of Tanks.
Why is there a guy there?
Shit, I must have run into a German main because he squid shit himself the second he got hit.
Oh, so everyone on the enemy team is actually on Bravo. Holy shit. Is my stream okay, guys?
It's choking out some.
Yeah. Go to Twitch. Is it better on Twitch?
I can't because I'm trying not to die.
I was talking to them.
Oh.
Because I can see chat from both Twitch and YouTube.
No, are you kidding me? Well, I guess I'll die. My zeroing was like into oblivion, so when I put my crosshair over the guy, all it did was say, "Hey, I'm over here."
Yeah. They all go over the middle area to go towards... They did, okay. I think they're going towards Charlie now. Yep, they're on... No, wait.
More than...
Where? Oh. That's cool. There's a helicopter like right there on the other side of Charlie, just chilling.
Yeah, I know. I tried shooting at him. A plane's trying to harass the shit out of his mom about it.
Where'd he go?
I don't know. Around that hill, castle-y area, I imagine.
Yeah. There's an AA, but he's hiding because he doesn't want to get whatever, and it's like, cool, but like, you're useless then.
What? It said I got the auto... Whatever. This is fine.
There was a nerd right over here. What is that? Let me put that down. There we go. I'm sorry, I can't help you.
Fucking care.
I got him. Did I? Yeah. Oh my god, he's still alive? Why are you shooting at someone else?
Fuck your barrel, idiot.
I hate these people sometimes. They're spawn camping now.
Yeah, hardcore.
He's dead now. Shit, there's a guy there.
Ow. My everything.
Crew knocked out.
Them, hell yeah, I'm gonna spawn camp me, barrel bonk. Skill matters, idiot. Skill matters. All because my AA vehicle sucks absolute donk.
Ah! He got me.
Good luck seeing Muppet. Oh.
Yeah, no, he got me through through you spraying him because that's how that works, I guess.
Ah, get fucked, idiot. I'm out of ammo. Well,
Maybe.
that's interesting. I'm gonna put ammo down right here. Well, that's a turret. That's pathetic. I've done more in my AAV against tanks than being in a tank. Good times. The other great thing is somehow I'm 4th place. Ya what? Oh,
Ow.
wingman apparently.
Yeah, I was shot down by like 3 AA that are all hanging at the back of the map.
Oh, those missiles were at you? Shit.
Yeah. Not like you could
Yeah,
do anything about it.
Yeah, I was like, man, I hope whoever's flying is sees that happening, because that looks
No,
bad.
I saw it. I couldn't do anything because they're all hand guided except for one, which was the Type 81. No, I think the Type 81 is actually hand guided. That's the top tier. Yeah, I don't know if that one's hand guided or not. IRCCM. I guess it's just a fucking IR missile.
Yeah.
It just has such good IRCCM that it doesn't matter if I pop, chaff, and flare and fucking maneuver.
Because you're pointing, because you're getting hit with a laser. So the missile go where the laser point.
No, IR.
Huh?
IR. Infrared. Not
Yeah.
heat seeker. It's a long range heat seeker. It's a SAM. I was popping
Okay,
chaff
I mean-
and flare. That's what I meant.
No, if they're hand guided, that means it's
No,
with a laser.
it wasn't. I thought it was, but it wasn't.
Okay.
That's why I said it was IR guided.
Okay.
Hello.
Hello. Get out. No, I'm kidding.
I knew
You
that
let
was
people
coming.
from the audience play with your squad? No, but that's mostly because if I did that, I would have hundreds of more people in my friends list that I don't see ever play.
And aren't you already at the max, or is that Capone?
I'm not at the
That's
max now.
Capone.
How much do I need for this?
I've been at the max for a minute.
Okay.
It sucks. Every now and then I go through and I call names and I get really sad because I see homies who've passed away. And then I go, I'm not going to
Aw.
remove them. I need to remember them.
Yeah.
When I'm able to drink again, I'll pour a bunch out for the homies. I'm going to go to like Costco
Oh,
and get a case
God.
of this shit and just pour out whole bottles.
Alright, are you ready to have the suckiest of times?
Oh, no.
That map looks like cancer.
It is.
It's the tiniest version of this map.
Yeah, it's a good thing there's elevation involved, because otherwise it would be spawn shoot.
Yep. Is a pizza technically a sandwich? No. Unless
a calzone is.
Yeah, a calzone is. But a pizza is not, because it's not got two sides, right? It's just got the one.
Yeah, you have to fold it in half to make it, I don't know, I guess that'd make it a burrito.
Hey, Rex the
It would
Saiyan,
make it a calzone.
are you saying something?
I'm not bragging, just saying.
I have three reasons why I only showed up now. First, I was in the shower. Second, I went shopping because floods are getting high and I want food.
Right.
Just in case I get sealed
You
in.
don't need to eat.
Damn.
I got lased from
And the
the
second
right.
one was-
Be advised.
Got the third one was to take pictures of the flood water.
Go ahead and share if you want.
What happened? Oh, I finally see it on the stream. They can't hit you because you're elevating.
I died trying to figure out why you were laughing like an idiot because you didn't say why you're laughing like an
I'm
idiot.
too busy laughing. I'm sorry. I rushed in and rammed straight into this TKX, and I put him on top of my nose.
I finally caught up to it. I keep hitting live, and it doesn't.
Yeah, but yeah, no, I whacked him, and he couldn't do anything about it.
I heard you laughing, and I was sitting there for a couple of seconds.
That was good. I was dying. I'm sorry.
Oh, there's your problem right there. Lift him up to give him that oil change.
There's a motherfucker that was over there, but he's not there anymore, I guess?
Maybe he's ceased his fuck-mothering ways.
I don't think he's dead. Oh, I just got killed by an A. Fucking, there's the helicopter again. He died immediately. To an HSTVL.
I love that. It's like, couldn't you have... Yeah, get fucked, idiot.
No, I'm not mad at the HSTVL. He doesn't have things to help him shoot down helicopters, right? So I'm just like, thanks, HSTVL.
It's just being mad at the situation, because it's like, man, if only that could have happened literally a nanosecond, right?
Yeah. I did stay still too long, which is my own fault, but, you know, it's fine.
Oh shit, no thank you, whatever that was.
I hope you guys enjoyed that fucking... the entertainment for this fight. I have 1 kill.
Oh, engine and everything?
I'm up here in the top of the scoreboard right now. Isn't that great?
Crashes into enemy top of the skill leaderboard.
I got his breach, so he ain't a problem no more.
Kill this guy's breach. 1 brick at a time.
Yeah, as long as you kill the breach, I genuinely cannot feel like I'm worried about someone who doesn't have a breach unless they have a 20 mil. And there's only a handful of vehicles that have 20 mils as secondaries, and none of them are at this BR. So, like, people don't bring them to this BR, you know?
Oh, come on, that was my bitch. Fucking anger.
No! I had 1 more shot to do and he would be dead! You piece of shit! I'm mad about that one. Because that was a guaranteed kill, you know? Well, there's no aircraft up right now.
Oh my god, the dart went right down his barrel and he shot me just fine. That's not how that works, Gaijin.
Okay, look, I'm never gonna sit here and say that a one-faced sandwich is a sandwich. That shit's a fucking lie is what it is.
The Earl of what the fuck are you doing?
Oh yeah, Capone, I just saw your spy costume from last month.
Oh. He hoot, I suppose.
One of my guns is reloading for some reason. No. No!
Wow,
I
are you
hate that
serious?
Leclerc. That Leclerc is a piece of shit. Where's my... Oh, I guess I don't have those, so it's not spawn... Okay, that's cool. I wish it would have told me. Oh, missile on you. Really hard.
Yep, I'm fully fucking aware. Like, I spawned and started getting missiled about it. That's horseshit.
Yep. I do wish they'd make the spawns longer for aircraft. There is an enemy plane up, by the way.
Yeah, it's what I was really going after. I see it.
There's another one. There's 2 of them up.
Great. Not good. I could handle one, maybe.
I'm with you. I'm up.
Okay.
I'm in my MiG.
I'm doing very quick and slippery Vark things, I suppose.
I'm behind you. There's an enemy helicopter, too.
Off my right wing, enemy aircraft. It's contrailing.
Yep, 2 of them.
You see it now? Yeah.
There is an enemy helicopter, too, I think.
Yeah. It got shot down by a homie.
Yeah. I guess they weren't happy about it. I'm gonna kill that homie. Because he's playing stupid.
Slap.
R60M be like. I think that F5 is on me. Or he's not paying attention. You got him?
I might. Yeah, I got him.
Cool. It's a tornado, not an F5. Whoa, those missiles are on you.
Okay.
Ah! Oh, okay. Cool. I got hit by 3 missiles from that one guy.
Yeah, that's good. You know, but hey, Cass is so busted and overpowered, though.
Yep.
Like, was doing everything I could to not hit trees, and I still got missiled.
Yep. Okay.
Well, we did something, though.
Look,
So that's cool.
Look, a one-faced sandwich is not a sandwich, okay? It's lazy or sad, right? And don't say that a deli sandwich is a one-faced sandwich. It's not. It's cut open in the middle together. Just because it's connected on one side doesn't make it a one-faced sandwich, right?
Yeah,
let's have a discussion
much.
about sandwiches while my internet's shitting itself. Honestly,
Okay,
I'm probably gonna
that's
stop streaming soon if this keeps up.
I'm going to warm a burrito because I'm hungry again.
I'm hungry too. All I got is fucking... So, my grandparents went and got more Zaxby's for that Zax pack, but like... no, I don't want to play 6.7. Get to 8.0 and talk to me. Unironically, 8.0, I can accept my favorite tank in it. Or one of my favorite tanks. Not the 2S38 or 2S25. The 3.8 can go fuck itself, but I use it. But 8.0 has the T-54-2, aka the 1959 model, I think it was. God, I can't remember. Anyway, sandwiches. Y'all want to talk about sandwiches? I'll yell at you about sandwiches.
R.I.P. Ronaldo.
I like just ham and cheese on sandwiches.
And I will state with firm statement that the ocean is not a soup.
Do that all you want, but
look, if the ocean is a soup, then your body is a roast. Not a roast. It's a what's it fucking called? Gordon Ramsay likes it a lot. It's like his
beef
whole
Wellington?
dish. Yeah, your body is a beef Wellington.
Sure.
Look, I don't appreciate that talk around here. You pour the cereal before the milk. You use milk unless you want to get
Not
that orange
water.
juice, not water.
Oh. Yeah, I'm
if you
just
can't
having
afford
cereal
milk,
with
though?
milk right now.
Okay, you know what? Yeah, if you can't afford milk and all you have is water, I guess. But you might as well
but
just
orange
eat it
juice
dry.
is an aw. But orange juice
Is it
out.
orange juice? No, Coca-Cola was an aw. That was the nah. Bowl last. No, the
Hell
bowl
nah.
is first.
What's that excess?
Excess, you're in the VC. You may be deafened, but you're still in the VC.
Like, I'm across the room and I heard that and I was like, that's gotta be excess.
I eat cereal with water. You shouldn't. You really shouldn't. Not because it's like bad for you, but like you're taking away from it. Unless it's chocolate cereal. I could
If
like
the cereal is somehow
Reese's
like
Puffs?
I know
if
what I'm doing.
if the cereal's somehow super rich, then sure, I guess water,
Yeah.
but I don't know. Like that's just what poverty tastes like.
Yeah.
I don't like the taste of poverty. I've had it too much in my life.
You eat the poor.
Yeah. Cannibalism's okay.
Poverty.
I heard
poor.
about a lot of the poverty-stricken places in America. They have like sugar on bread, like buttered bread with
sugar sandwich.
Lucky.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
sugar sandwich.
In Australia, we
When-
have something called fairy bread that has sprinkles instead.
Yeah, but you guys do it on
Still better, though.
purpose. We do it because we're starving and we need something
Yeah.
other than plain bread, right?
Yeah,
But,
because we
like-
only eat bread. Go ahead.
But like then there's also mayonnaise on bread, right? You take a single slice of bread and you spread a little bit of mayonnaise on it and that's your meal. By the way, babies love that shit. It's not actually a meal, but like they'll eat that and it's a good snack. But you better feed them real food too, right? You
I've
can't
never
just
heard mayonnaise as a snack before.
Yeah.
Yeah, right? Well, the Russians like mayonnaise as well, so
Not like that, like the sweeter mayonnaise that America has.
I was gonna say,
Also
why put
BRB.
sugar on bread when the bread's already sugary?
Because you need more sugar?
No,
because caloric intake, anything to add calories to it. But anyways, BRB.
Remember, you can
Fucking
actually just
thing.
straight up eat dandelions.
What do you mean? Remember? No one knew that.
What do you mean?
No one knew that.
Why
Only
not?
You knew that. You eat
That's what
that.
they-
We don't eat that.
No, I don't eat that, but that's what they did in the Great Depression. It's a whole thing.
Okay, but you're the only one I know who does that.
Not the roots. I'm talking about the flower. Like you can just chomp. You know what I
mean?
mean?
The bit that flies away? Yeah, all right.
No, not dandelions. What are they fucking called?
Pillow. Dandelions are very specific.
Yeah, it's not dandelions. Then I'm trying to. It's the fucking like yellow ones, right?
Sunflowers?
Yeah, those are dandelion. Wait,
No, they're not.
No, they're not.
no, they're not sunflowers. The small ones. They're tiny.
The weeds.
Yeah, the weeds.
If you're talking about dandelions,
Those.
I'm just reminding. It must be the last one of the season.
What?
That's a joke from. You ever watch Ice Age?
Of course it's a joke. Man,
You ever watch Ice Age?
it depends which one.
It's the first one.
Pretty sure I have. Ages ago.
Yeah, it's dandelions. It's the yellow part. Greens and root were a viable option. Italian immigrants
yeah.
primarily
Oh,
propagated
the
these hardy and
dandelion.
powerful greens, and people would add them to salads or saute them in olive oil. During the Great Depression, they dried the roots and boiled them as a coffee substitute, or added them to soups for extra nutritional value.
So
Here you go, X.
that-
Yeah,
That's
they're
the
yellow
last one
dandelions.
of
you
the
don't need to
season.
send me. Why
Tell-
are you sending me? Okay.
The last one of the season.
Sends me this nonsense. Okay.
It's the funniest shit. That shit's iconic. I'm surprised more people don't talk about Ice Age. Not gonna lie,
I'll
I
send it
thought-
to you as well, Pillow, just so
I-
you can rewatch it if you want.
I can't. I'm live. Aww. Anyway. They have a nice crunch. Anyway. It looks like the internet's not dying now that I'm not playing the video game. Cool. Isn't that great,
Anytime
guys?
you play War Thunder, it's gonna do that though.
Yeah, it'll
at the
just
beginning.
die. It'll just go, you know?
Did you
Oh,
just-
have you guys heard of the hit new VTuber?
No, stop.
What?
Everyone's doing this now. Everyone is literally doing this now. This went from nobody
literally
talks
saying
about people to everyone talk about this one particular. Everyone needs to stop doing this.
literally doing the exact
Come on,
wording I
stop.
just did.
Nope.
Uh,
Stop.
it's
You mean
Saba, by the way.
Okay, all right. Well,
Oh wait, I know that meme. Oh, that's such a good fucking meme. I'm gonna play it.
Look,
Why are her eyes in 2 different time zones? I'm done.
It's a filter.
Yeah, no, that doesn't answer my question completely.
that voice wasn't a filter. Oh boy.
Yeah.
Also, what's with the new name?
The eyes were a filter.
So I made my name change because
that
I
makes me
wanted to
sad.
make my name a little bit more relatable to the youngins.
Please explain that in grave detail.
I'm not going to. I'm being sarcastic. It's not meant to be relatable, but it is meant to invoke a certain thought process when you look at my channel's name.
To children?
No.
Oh.
No, I was making a joke.
So the whole thing was a joke. I got you.
No. The name wasn't a joke, but I was making a joke about the name.
I see.
It's supposed to invoke games, thinking, and pillow.
So why
Which is me.
is your YouTube name Game Mind? Wait. Yeah, Game Mind, but your Twitch is Pillow Hive.
Because Twitch fucking sucks.
You know, every other day you'll say one platform sucks and then the
Yep.
other sucks.
And I
You
use
stream
both
to
of them.
Yeah.
So
When are you gonna
I
start-
should
when
know
are you
what
gonna
I'm
stream on
talking about.
TikTok as well.
No, I hate TikTok. I hate Talk.
You hate TokTik? TokTok?
I hate TokTok. Fuck
I
TokTok.
hate TokTik. Yeah, we're not gonna use TokTik.
That is worst
TokTok.
naming convention than my boss. You want a real bad naming convention? Some of the options were, I don't even know if I can say that live. Hold on.
Good job. No, but they don't. If you,
I'm
if
just
the
double
first thought
checking.
is- yeah, no,
Just
no, no,
double
it doesn't
checking.
matter if you're double checking. Just don't say it. If you have to ask, don't do it. Your
It's
internet's
okay.
dying.
It's okay.
Checking doubles.
Did you know
I eat
Chat
cereal with
GPT can
water.
be
I
really
used to do that.
funny?
If ChatGPT is funny, that means that the person who made the bot was funny.
So you see, sometimes ChatGPT will say no to anything involving spicy content, right? But if you frame it right, you can get it to calculate the exact amount of spicy content is needed to hurt somebody.
You know, I wonder sometimes.
You should be very
But-
worried.
I didn't say worried. That's why you
Um,
didn't hear me, but yeah.
What do you mean by that, Pillow?
I
saying
will
excess
not.
should be
I
worried.
will not elaborate.
I definitely.
What the hell did I just come back to?
I don't worry about it.
training a bot
Worried.
to be.
Pillow's saying excess should
No,
be
I didn't train shit. I ain't training nothing.
I like how you didn't even allow me to finish my statement.
I'm just making sure you know I didn't train shit.
Yeah, you're not a conductor.
I'm not yellow. Like, yellow's not the primary color here, though, right?
You please don't say. Never mind.
What?
What the hell are you fucking talking about?
That's not the primary. It's the secondary.
Of what?
Of the red of my avatar. What?
Define primary color.
The biggest color?
No.
The biggest color. Color has size and mass. I guess it does on at some level, but no. If you're talking about the majority color, yeah, it's that yellow.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's that
okay.
blonde. Okay? The
Okay.
blonde is the majority of what I'm seeing on the screen, especially if you're going to count tails about it.
I'm colorblind. Yay.
Yay! What do you see then, Claude?
Yeah, what do you see?
What is
The
it? You
answer-
can't
the
say,
ans-
I don't know.
The
I
answer
can
is
see the
yes.
red, it sticks out a lot, but the yellow looks a bit like green.
Really? Okay. So you have some blue in your yellow. I see.
My eyes are blue. Oh, no,
It's
I
not
know.
platinum white. I think that's just, I don't know why it compresses to be that bright, because it's actually not that bright
We-
on my end.
We went with platinum white, or actually, I
Flashbang
should say, Pello teased the idea of platinum white, and I said, hell nah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Wonder why.
And I was just like, nah.
It's,
not going there with that.
It's a bright blonde color, and then it fades into the cherry reddish color, like almost cherry. Like it's a purple. It's got a lot of purple hue into the darker parts, but like it's mostly red.
The interesting
got a-
part about it
Go
all is that with all the colors on you, everything is is so everything else stands out so much that your quote unquote purple eyes look silver gray to me, all because of that.
Yep.
Could be the background as well, though. Otherwise,
No,
your eyes would be purple.
Yep, I believe it. I can see what you're talking about.
Yeah,
it doesn't
yeah,
help
yeah.
that for some reason YouTube is really saturating it really hard.
Oh, I'm looking at Twitch.
Oh, okay. I don't know what it looks like on Twitch.
It should be the same. But yeah, it's also your background. But I mean, you know.
Yeah, we had that conversation, Bigly, and I explained to them how that would go down and all that shit and whatever. But you know, like I'm not. I was gonna say I don't do this for a living or anything, but then I was like, no, wait.
You
No, you do.
You do it. You do it on second person.
I
person.
went out of my way to ask Capone about colors because I knew Capone did color stuff, right? Because that's part of the printing process, right? That's what I did, Capone.
Yeah.
Capone, remind me. I might be wrong.
No, you're right.
Yeah.
I gave you a very rough. Go ahead.
I have Pillow's stream up on my third monitor. It's the oldest one, and I think the reason, like, its color is a bit off because I drag it over to the one that I have, like, Pillow's YouTube one on, and their hair colors match on that one, but not on the other monitor.
Oh, now you know where to put it.
Yeah, I think a lot of it has to do with
color match your monitors.
I didn't do that for me, but that's because I'm using a TV
one.
for one, and I have the Acer monitor, is the other one, Capone.
Oh, I don't want to spend that much money on more monitors.
No,
you don't have to spend that. No,
you can't. You change it. What do you mean?
Yeah, you change.
I don't want to mess with colors. It hurts my brain too much.
Okay, that's fair. I can accept.
It's like I'm already
Please
colorblind.
explain rasterized versus vectored graphics. I know what vector graphics are. They kind of suck, but I don't know what rasterized are.
I've never even heard of this.
I'm
bad with colors.
So vectored graphics are prominent in what's it called? Homemade porn.
You know, you should leave that there and try a different example.
I don't have a better example. That's the only reason why I know about
it. So what were we talking about?
What is rasterized, Capone?
Okay, yeah. What's rasterized?
So as far as I know, rasterization is just a new. It's just a difference in. It's just a difference in. What's the word? It's a texture deal, right? So it's converting a 3D object into a 2D image, right? So you see in because your monitor is not 3D. It's 3D air quotes because it exists in this three-dimensional existence or whatever. But the screen is flat, right?
Yes.
The world is round, like a sphere.
Yes.
The rasterization goes through the best way to give you the rasterization is a methodology to try and go through the best way to give you a picture of that three-dimensional object but flat.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. Like it's done that way. It's done that way to try and like save horsepower a little bit.
Yeah.
Like I think that's the idea behind it. Like I don't like I haven't deep dove. Go ahead.
Chungu says it's pixels versus math plus fill, and I think that's correct. I know that's what vector graphics kind of do.
Vector graphics are the opposite. It's damn the 2D damn the 2D translation of it. Here's a 3D object. You're now looking at it through 2D media. Good luck.
Well, I also know that you can just use raw numbers and stuff for it because the best way I know vectored graphics don't really have any visuals, but they have like the math of like, sizes and stuff, right?
Yeah, that's why vectored images are great. Because you can, in printing. In printing, vector images are great because you can resize them into infinity.
Without losing the quality.
Without losing the image, yeah.
Yeah, because it just knows that, relatively speaking, the following points are this far from each other. Now the problem becomes when you mix the two, because let's imagine you were using a little bit of both. Well, how long is it going to take until the file size that sits in your VRAM is going to get too big for your computer to handle?
I don't know. What's the average?
Average what?
Has no one done that before?
What?
Let it sit until it does that.
Well, it's normally called a memory leak, but
I always wondered what that was about.
so a memory leak is, I think, a memory leak is when assets don't go away, right? So I think that's the most common memory leak. So you fired a bunch of bullets, right? And you can't see them. However,
they don't clear themselves.
The game is still keeping track of them for some reason. So after you've been playing a game for like an hour, you know, your game's like, man, 6.8 million bullets, Jesus, wipes brow, you know, like
with another bullet.
Wipes brow with the magazine.
Yeah, exactly. Banana magazine.
All right. We're gonna stop here. Stream.
Are you sure?
The stream's fucking dying on my end. I'm dropping. Oh God, there it goes. Bye.
Because I'm too fat.
Oh, so I hope you guys have enjoyed. I'm sorry it's not as long as last time, but we'll stream more whenever my internet's not shitting itself. I'll probably try to stream tomorrow a little bit, at least an hour, just so I can stream. But yeah, internet's not like, I'm probably gonna have to call them and have them come look at shit, or they'll fix it, one day through a quote unquote update or some shit. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So, don't forget to like and subscribe. Don't forget to follow. Don't forget to go to my Discord in the description below, or the panels for Twitch. Don't forget to go to my Twitch and follow, and go to my YouTube and subscribe and like and all that stuff. And don't forget to go to my Buy Me a Coffee. I'd appreciate donations. They help me live and eat food that I like instead of, well,
and
I can say
don't forget to shower, because you gotta wash your nuts. Yeah,
don't forget to shower. And you know what? I'm not going to starve anytime soon, but I'd really like to have more fast food. You know what I mean?
General Tso's.
Pay me to... Yeah, I haven't had General Tso's in fucking forever.
Yeah, it seems like it.
Because it's too expensive. It's like, why would I get General Tso's, which is like $15 for a pack for what I get, right? Or I can go to Zaxby's and get like $30 family thing and feed my entire family.
That has merch.
I do have merch. Yes. No one buys it. You should buy it.
You are talking to chat, yeah?
Yeah. You should too. It's really cool stuff. Like, it's not stupid expensive, I don't think. Chungu's got examples you can look at in my Discord too, if you want to, of the merch.
I can just go to the website.
The merch came out.
Yeah, the merch has been out for a while, Claude.
All I remember is I did the like.
Anyway, I'll catch you guys. I'll catch you guys in the next stream. Bye. Good night. Bye. Good night. Bye. Good night.